Happy holidays, friends and family. My name is Skylent, and I'm going to give you my hidden gems list for the Steam Winter Sale of 2017. Now, I've been doing these for a lot of different sales, not even just Steam, but I love diving in and finding out these little small games that definitely deserve a second chance or a shout out at the very least. Some of these games have finally just gone on sale for the first time in years. Some of these games are very new and are on pretty big sales. But this isn't just a big bang for buck list. I mean, there's other, bundles and things out there that'll save you a lot of money. There's a lot of things that constantly go on sale that you guys probably already purchased, like the Valve pack. No, this is going to be stuff that I think most likely most people won't actually list on their top 10 list for this sale, or in many other top 10 lists. These are games that I consider hidden gems, and hopefully that's why you subscribe to me, because I dive deep into the dark dungeons of gaming deals, and we find these. We come out with these gems, or at least I think so. So yeah, let's dive right in. So the first game I want to talk about is Titan Souls. It's 75% off. It was $14.99, and it is now $3.74. So this is a boss rush game. It's basically inspired by Shadow of the Colossus. You have one arrow. Also, you have you get hit once and you're dead. So that's a thing. And bosses are dead basically in one hit as well. Sometimes you have to break off a shield or something. But yeah, basically the theme was one, because this was actually made during a game jam where the theme was literally one. And this won that, and it became a full featured thing. Now, you can actually play the demo. You can play the demo if you don't want to play the full featured game, but the full featured game is only $4, and it's pretty good. It's actually pretty lengthy for what kind of game it is. It's a boss rush game with a lot of bosses. So yeah, if you like Shadow of the Colossus or other boss rush game, I honestly can't think of any others. So Titan Souls is pretty unique in that, and for $4 or under $4, I think it's worth that unique experience. Next up, we have Octodad, Dadliest Catch, 75% off, $14.99 previously, now $3.74. This is a silly co-op game, in my opinion. You can play single player, and in fact, I would love to see some speedruns of this game, but it's a physics game where you kind of trip yourself up, but I say co-op because you can actually get friends to play each of the limbs, so you can have 4 players total. And it is a hoot and a holler, definitely a knee slapper. I think your stomach is definitely going to be like caught up, muscle spasms, maybe rolling on the floor. Your face is going to definitely be hurting. You're just going to be holding a smile throughout the whole thing, and maybe even trying to catch your breath. It's really, really funny, nonstop. It is just unending hilarity. It is just intense. But at the same time, it's a little bit touching. No spoilerino, but it is really short, and so that's why I want to say, enjoy it with 4 people. But at under $4, well, there you go. Just pitch in, each $1, buy this game, play some couch co-op, and have a good time. All right, next up on the list, we have Dark Messiah, Might and Magic. 75% off at normally $10, but now it's finally $2.49. Super cheap now to pick up this game, but it is an older title. However, this is from the makers of Dishonored. Did you like Dishonored, which is also on a big sale? Dishonored is a pretty great game. But now you can go back and see their roots here. It is a Might and Magic game, but not, it's, whatever. The story and everything's cheesy, but it's kind of cool at the same time. But the gameplay is so good. It is physics-based, you kind of stealthy, magic a little bit. Not as ridiculous as Dishonored, but it's still really just good. It's just really, really good. Now, there is a multiplayer component. Nobody plays it. It's too cheesy. I don't know. I kind of wish more games emulated that. Mirage Arcane Warfare kind of failed. But Dark Messiah and Might and Magic, play through its campaign. It even has some replay value with some of the different builds you can go. But basically, if you want a really, really good physics-based stealth, assassination game, you're going to like this game. Next up, we have Eben Ob, which is a really cute co-op game that's, it lasts a long time. It's actually really difficult. It looks really cutesy. It looks like you might have some fun with your kid. But dude, maybe not like a 3 or 4-year-old. This is a pretty intense game. I haven't even finished it yet with me and Icing Ashley. So this actually, when you buy it, it includes 2 copies. So this is 65% off. Originally, it's $13.99, and I don't think it includes 2 copies, but now on sale, it's $4.89, and it does include 2 copies. So basically, it's like $2 something, you get a double pack. Hi, guys. So it's a physics game where Eben Ob are different colors, and they can go through different doorways, kind of, but there's an up world, and then there's a down world. and then the gravity's reversed, and so you got to bounce each other up, and you know, momentum-based puzzles. I call Icy and Ashley the shoe, and I'm the hat, because generally I get on top of her, and then like I jump, and then she jumps, and we do like a double jump. So it's kind of stuff like that. It's cutesy, and it's really just as simple as that, but it's at the same time not as simple as that. Like the puzzles and the things that you got to do, the mechanical execution, right? You have to be perfect. It seems it's actually pretty difficult, but in the end, I think it's just right for our age group. I know it looks cutesy again for kids. Maybe try it, but I think, you know, if you're an adult and you have a friend and you like couch co-op, then this is definitely the game to go to. Next up, we have Monochroma. Now, this is one that I really wanted to share with you guys. 90% off. It's normally $20, which is a bit much. It really should be $15, frankly, but it is now $2.199. So basically, this is Limbo. It does obviously have a different backstory, world setting. There's a really cool twist that goes on with it, and the puzzles are decent. Now, I did notice that it's not like super AAA quality. I had like one bug during the whole playthrough, but it was still a bug. It didn't ruin my playthrough or anything, but I'm just saying, like, there are some noticeable hiccups. But in the end, it's obviously not Limbo, but it's actually surprisingly close to like how good it is, I think, in my opinion. Even though I played Limbo and I played Limbo-like games, it actually still really held up. So I'm really glad I played this game. I'm really glad I know about it. But basically, it's about two brothers. One brother breaks his leg, and you're running from something, who knows? And I mean, obviously you find out, but whatever. And then you're just trying to traverse through levels, but of course you have to kind of escort your brother and kind of use him with the puzzles as well. So that's the gimmick, which is a little bit different. It's a little bit special, and I really love the bleak and darkness and just trying to figure out what's going on in the world and stuff like that. So really cool. That's why I'm kind of elaborating here. It's super big sale. It's like the first sale, because every Steam sale I try to look at this game's on sale, and it's not. So I think this is definitely worth picking up now, and this is probably the singular most hidden game on this list. Though whether it's a gem or not, that's up to you. Next up, we have Shelter 2, 90% off, was $14.99, now it is $1.49. The Shelter series has always been very niche. There's actually a bundle of like feel-good games, so you might want to look at that. And it does include Shelter. But Shelter also has like a survival social server kind of spin-off. Has anybody played that? Where you play as like animals and you kind of just hang out, you know, you could be a skunk and stuff. I don't know, that's another thing. But anyway, Shelter 2 is this survival game where you play as animals, which is kind of different and unique and just a little bit weird. I know some of the polygonal kind of graphics might throw off some people. But anyways, for just, you know, $1.49, you can try this niche, experimental-ish weird game. And I say niche, but it is a series of games. It is a franchise, kind of. It is an entire IP. It is an entire world. So I don't know. Maybe the fan base is really fanatical about it. But let me know. What do you guys think about the Shelter series, and which one is your favorite? And do you play that the server one, the multiplayer one? Do you play that? Yeah. Now coming up next, we have Rain World, which I think was this year's underrated game. It's 60% off now. It was $19.99. It's now $7.99, and I think it's a good time to give this game a chance. Give it a shot, but no, it's not for everyone. It's a really weird title. See, you might think it's just a Metroidvania. It's not. You might think it's just a platformer of some kind. It's not. It actually has a lot entwined with survival elements. And I think the overall experience of Rain World, however it looks from trailers, is definitely more one of discovery. Like, you get in here and you instantaneously realize, oh, this is something different. And that's going to set people aback a little bit. But, you know, only at $8 for a pretty new game, which is highly polished, I think now you can kind of experiment with this game. So essentially, you got to worry about like the environment and this ecosystem of like creatures and monsters that all feed on each other in different ways. And they actually move through the world, even though it's 2D and there's like different tiles, you know, like Super Metroid or something. No, they actually move between the different rooms, and you got to worry about that. And the different rain cycles, phase cycles, how big the map is, all the exploration. There's a lot of management going on with the game. But it's not too ridiculous, like don't starve or anything like that. You just have a hunger meter that works with saving. But in the end, you know, with co-op additions, new game modes, I think right now, especially with this deal, it's time to finally pick up Rain World and give it a shot. Next up, we have Necropolis at 85% off. It was a $29.99 game. It's $4.49 now. So this title was supposed to be Dark Souls, essentially, distilled to just like the raw mechanics, and then give it into like a roguelite sort of environment with procedural generation, or it was just supposed to be something that you just jump into and run through the dungeons, and it was just supposed to be like basically a just bare bones, focus on the mechanics, focus on the combat, just a gameplay of Dark Souls, or Souls-like. And I think that's kind of what it aimed and set out to do, and it kind of worked a little bit, but it was a little bit hit or miss. I think with certain updates, now the game is really finished. I think it launched in a too much of a bare bone state, but I think now it's probably in a better state. I'll be picking up myself at 85% off. I can't wait to try it and let you guys know how it truly is, but I'm also going to at the same time implore that you guys do too. Recent reviews say, hey, it's pretty cool. I mean, the videos and everything still look, it's like pretty nice, and I think just like all the other games on this list, they all have like their focused niche, and they all do something really weird that kind of was hit or miss with critics, and a lot of people just didn't jump onto it. Not too many streamers playing these games, but I think Necropolis, you know, just like them, it's Souls-like, and there's a lot of other Souls-likes that are really niche too, but at the same time, it looks graphically pretty different. It looks not just pixel arted or 2D. It tries to actually emulate the gameplay while at the same time being a relatively cheap game at 85% off. So I think, hey, it's worth a shot. And next up, I can't wait to talk about this one. I've actually already alluded to it. We have Don't Starve Together. So Don't Starve is a pretty awesome survival-focused roguelite title. But Don't Starve Together is the multiplayer component version, I want to say, of this. So this is 40% off. And that might not seem like much. It was originally $14.99 and now it's $8.99. However, actually, when you buy this package here, it's going to include an extra copy. So you can send that to a friend, and there you go. Well, now you're not starving together, or, you know, attempting to. So basically, it's like it's 80% off, I think. Did I do math right? Sure. But anyways, I play this game a lot. I think more people should play it, and it's not unpopular. Don't Starve is actually pretty popular, I think. But I just want more people to know about it. I think more people should actually be playing this game. And I feel like it's a big underdog. Like, it's not very popular on Twitch. It's not really big, giant, huge on YouTube like some others. And in its genre, I mean, it's still one of the bigger ones out there. But, oh man, every chance I get, I have to talk about it. And I'm sorry. Maybe I could have slotted something else on here, but I have to talk about this. It's a good deal. And it's not the most in-your-face deal. It's not the most in-your-face game, but we can actually see statistically tracking on Steam. A lot of people are buying this package, so maybe it's not that much of a hidden gem. But overall, the Don't Starve franchise, I just think it needs to be talked about a little bit more. So please go play it. And if you guys want to play with me, I set up servers all the time with me and Icy and Ashley. We go play it, and I definitely could use some help because I feel like I'm still learning this game, and they've just added so many updates, guys. Don't Starve Together, the multiplayer component, adds just consistent updates for completely free. It's amazing, and there is mod support. So yeah, get hype and look for that. And our final game is going to be Planet Coaster at 75% off. It was originally $44.99, and now it is only $11.24. The most expensive game on this list, yes, and the most produced as well. This is a big game. It's a big, gorgeous looking game. But it kind of slightly missed the mark when it launched. It wasn't unpopular, exactly, but Planet Coaster and this genre just kind of really waned a little bit, I think. And that's why I'm kind of mentioning it here. I actually had it on my big, giant AAA list, you know, just like the biggest savings, because this is an amazing amount of savings, dude. It's like 30 bucks here, more than $30. But Planet Coaster just kind of didn't have some of the tools that we wanted that existed in Roller Coaster Tycoon 2, which I still play to this day, actually. But now the newest updates, they did add in those management features. There are some added complexities. There's now actually like custom campaigns that you can play. There is challenge added to the game now. And honestly, like beforehand, even the vanilla game, as somebody who played RCT2, yeah, it was missing some management features, but it actually still had a good deal of difficulty. It took me some hours to complete some of the missions. But overall, I think the balance is better, and there's just more to the game now, absolutely. So at 75% off, at under 12 bucks, dude, it's 11 bucks. You could be playing one of the best, most definitely, it is uncontentiously the most creative management game, or creative management game out there. So yeah, maybe not too hidden, but at the same time, it's a game that definitely deserves to be purchased now. Definitely more people should be playing this. And metrically, I haven't seen it tracking well with this sale, so I'm just letting you guys know Planet Coaster is a good game in its current state right now. and I think that you guys should be buying it on this sale, because it's probably not going to go on a big sale for probably a while, probably Steam Summer Sale. Anyways, guys, that's going to be it for my hidden gems. You know, debatably so, how hidden some of these gems were, or how gemmy some of them are. But I really hope that I put some stuff on this list that nobody else would. This list actually was like 30 games long, but I distilled it. You know, I simplified it to the games that I just think nobody else was talking about. Though I did definitely do a little bit of a give-in with Don't Starve Together. I think some people will be talking about that because you do get an extra copy. It is kind of a popular game, but at the same time, it's not uproariously so. And I think some people won't actually mention that you do get an extra copy, so it's a great deal. But yeah, if I could just talk about Don't Starve Together forever. No, all these games are really cool, but at the same time, they all appeal to very unique audiences. I understand that, but I wanted to make this list to show you truly hidden gems, or my attempt to do so. And just, I try to be as honest as possible. So thanks for watching, guys. Much love, and I hope you have a happy holidays. Thanks to the supporters of the Patreon, those who donate, and those who like, share, and of course, those who comment. I love chatting with you guys in the comments. Whether it's a debate or not, I don't know. But for this time, especially, I want to ask you, what are the best deals, or what are the best hidden deals specifically? You know, which games are kind of niche, or, you know, just a little bit under the layer of super massive popular games that are actually getting really good deals? You know, what games out there should people maybe look at that normally they wouldn't, but because they're on such a big sale, hey, maybe now they can give it a chance. Let us know in the comments below, friends and family. I would love it. I'm sure everyone else will too. Thanks for watching. Hope you have fun. My name's Skylent. I'll see you in the next one.